And welcome back, guys, to Mount Blade Warband, where we are back at this game. It has been so long. Um, yeah, we're going to start with a new series. It is Fantasy 2018, which is basically an updated version of Phantasy Calradia. I tried the older version a while ago because I heard about it and I was like, you know what, let's see if it'd be something we could do for a series. I really wasn't enjoying it because it was a different taste on Mount Blade Warband, but I didn't want to do much into it until we did a series because I kind of wanted to be like first-hand experience with you guys. So we never got around to it, but they came out with an updated version which has changed some of the old features, added some new ones, and it's pretty cool. If you don't know what it is or you don't remember the old version, basically there's magic, which is a cool thing, and then there's a bunch of new races and factions in it. So in the beginning here, we got some new options. We can either start off as a king, or we can grind it out. We're going to grind it out because we're masochists. At least I am. And I've done this, and I've looked over and thought about this for a while. So I kind of got an idea what I want to do. We're going to go with a veteran warrior as our father. We spent our early life as a craftsman apprentice, because there's a cool mechanic in this game. And I figured we might as well try it out. And this gives us a good head start. Basically, we get now 8 wood crafting, plus 8 smithing, and plus 8 leatherworking. Basically, there's some crafting in this mod. You can find resources on the world map, and we can harvest them. We can go to big towns, and I believe we can get resources not only through purchasing in the trade market, but I think as a secondary ability, we can get resources there. And then we use said resources to make stuff like weapons, armor, stuff like that. So I don't know how efficient it is, or effective, like what kind of weapons and stuff we'll make, but I figured we might as well try, and this gives us a good head start. If it works out great, then we don't have to level it up too much to find out. Now this part is a little different. It's kind of like a class-based system. It's kind of similar to D&D. If you guys are familiar with Dungeons & Dragons, you pick a class, it gives you points into certain skills, gives you some characteristics and abilities. So it's very similar in that case for most of these. So right after that we have Necromancy, which is a cool feature in this vein, but it's a little crazy in that in the beginning it's not too strong. I don't know how to level it up actually. It's not really a skill in your skill list that you can put points into, so I don't know how to increase it, but eventually you can make it so you can summon things using your own blood. So it takes a lot of hit points and you need to be stronger, so the only thing I can think of, there's a staff you can buy that increases necromancy. Other than that, I don't know how to do it, so that's expensive and you have to find it. And the other thing is, after combat, there's a chance that you can summon undead from the people that died. You can't level those up, but you can put them in the army. And that's cool, but the downside is if you get too many of them and you don't have enough necromancy skill or have evil wizards in your army to kind of keep them in control, during combat they can just break and start fighting everything. And I mean everything. They'll start fighting even your own troops. So that's kind of, you know, it's a cool thing. And also there's some troops that just destroy undead. So it's kind of a give and take thing, but if we learn more about it later, I'll probably do that one. There's a monk, which is unarmed combat. Rogue is more for stealthy attacks. There's a stealth mechanic where you use a light weapon, you can hit somebody from behind and do bonus damage, but in most cases I don't fight people and hit them in the back, mostly frontal combat, which leads us to this one, which is all frontal. And I'll get back to Barbarian because that's the one we're going to pick. Ranger is just mostly for range combat skills. Fighters for melee combat proficiencies. Bard is a cool feature in this game where you can actually sing or perform for villagers and towns, and depending on how well you do, either you get money, renown, and a morale boost, or they rush you out of town and try to fight you. It's that bad of a singing. Paladin is like a melee wizard, but his combat or his magic's mostly based off of a little bit of healing and fighting undead, I believe. Same with a cleric, but they're more squishy, but they have more magic, I think. You can also find troops in the world that have these special abilities, which is kind of cool. And the mage is mostly just proficient in magic, which is cool, and it's pretty powerful later in-game, but it takes a bit to get up to that level and a lot of money. So we'll probably get into it later because that's going to be what I'm going to do extra. So we're going to go Barbarian. The reason I'm doing Barbarian also is because that's the only one you can't really buy into or get points into. There's nothing you can do to become a Barbarian other than pick it off the beginning. The rest you can find items, spells, stuff like that. This one has a special perk where that when we get hit, there's a chance we become enraged. And depending on how much damage we took, depends on how enraged we get. And the more enraged we are, the more damage we do when we hit things back. So, in essence, if we get really strong, we take a really good blow, we could survive it and do way more damage than normal and just start one-hitting things, hopefully. Because some people said like they got up to like 350% bonus damage. So that's insane. Just doing like 3.5 times more damage than normal. Sweet. And then we're going to go Personal Revenge because we're going to need the extra strength, because when we pick this one, we're going to lose some of it. We're going to go with a little Mage Apprentice. That basically gives us a little footprint, or tips our toes into the magic pool, because we're going to be a Dwarf, Barbarian, Wizard. I joke, we're going to be an Orc. I'll get into that later. But the magic's going to be cool later on, but it's going to take some time to get into it. This gives us a little bit of points into it to start with, and also gives us a magic book, which costs already $1,000, plus we get one free spell if we want to play around with it. And now for races, we have the Blazing Hand, which are anti-undead pretty much. We have the Living Dead. We have the Magic Wielders. We have Orcs, which we're going to definitely be picking. We have the Drow, which are evil elves. We have Dwarves, good elves, and then all the native factions of Calradia. But yeah, we gotta go Orcs, guys. Could you not go Orc in this game? Let's go ahead, hit those. We're gonna go ahead and put a point into Strength. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 into Intelligence and 1 into Charisma. And then we're gonna go with Iron Flesh, because we're gonna be taking hits. So Stealth and Unarmed we won't be needing, because those are mostly for the the monk and the assassin kind of things. Attack people from behind, but again, light and short weapons. I'm a barbarian. I'm not going to be doing that, so I don't need to worry about that. Then we're going to put a point in looting. We have creativity, which is basically just one aspect of the game, which has to do with a companion who can actually make things. But you need him and resources to make stuff. So until we get him, I won't worry about that, because we can use more important points someplace else. Magic Defense. So the Magic Defense helps us survive magic attacks, because 2 features or factors go into surviving magic attacks. One is your armor, and then your magic defense. So the armor will only soak up so much, and the magic defense helps soak up the rest of it, so that we can survive multiple fireballs or lightning strikes, because there are some really strong magics, and in the beginning magic is really strong against like lighter troops. So when we fight some wizards and stuff, we'll have to make sure we take them out or have a way to defend our lighter guys or do something, because they're just going to take out everything if they don't. Magic power is the opposite. The more magic power you have, the more stronger your magic attacks are. But like I said, the magic in this game, the better spells cost lots more money. And so in order to get that money, we have to grind it out a little bit. So we can't really kill things with our magic abilities as they are. And then we have their basic ones. Let's go ahead and do Pathfinding. Always love some Pathfinding. A couple points in Spotting. Do Inventory Management. And then we have Faith. It's just mostly for the Clerics and Paladins. This is their magic meter. Is based off their faith. And then Entertainment is for Bard stuff, so we don't have to worry about that. Do Prisoner Management. And then let's go back and do some more Inventory Management. Put some points into One-Handed. And let's go with a name. So we had a Urukai named Gore Smash. So this is going to be his long-lost cousin, twice removed. Named Bash and Smash. He's extra bashy because he got an N in his name. And then let's do this. Let's make our character. Let's go ahead and go with this one. I like it. The dark skin makes the eyes pop. Go ahead with our default Viking haircut. I like it. Darken up the hair a little bit, and boom, there we go. I'm gonna start with this place. Cool feature. We don't have to do any of the starting missions. It automatically kind of skips them for us, but we still get the rewards. I like that. So the cool thing about this mod also is there's prejudice. So even though we're an orc, we might not be like super evil, certain places just won't like us to be in their area or let them into their towns because we're an orc. So there's that cool feature. Mountain Militia. Me and 6 of my guys for 329. I can only afford 282. Yeah, we'll save the money for companions if we have to. There's a guy. I recognize that guy. We got another guy and a traveler. Okay. This guy seems familiar from the old default one. I am lost. Lost? Once a gloomy friend. I committed the greatest sin, sir, and it is my shame that I must point you as my conservative. I was a captain of horse in the service of the Lord here in Tolga, and my brother served with me, but we were brothers. Both on. Oh, okay. Now there's sword and arms stained the blood of his kin. Okay. How much? My brothers, lead me from the darkest. Oh, I'll show you about the darkness. We might be doing some dark things, but we'll see. Are you free? You are free. I don't mind free companions. You're a traveler. You yourself in combat. You learn how to fight. Could you teach me some martial skills? Life. Two-headed vision. Ew. Balance a plague of undead infected Calradia, and I, his servant. Oh, okay. He wants to go the opposite direction I want to do. You know what? We'll keep him for now. If he has issues, then we can drop him like a sack of potatoes. But for now, we'll keep him. He's a free companion. I can't say no to free stuff. But here we go, guys. This is the map. It's pretty much the same as the native one, except for there's a lot more colors to it and a few new places. So right off the bat, we have the red ones here are the orcs. These guys are native. These guys are native. These darker ones here and over here are the undead. These guys are native as well. These light blue are the anti-undead, the blazing hand. There's more of them over here. Some more native bands. We have the Rodox, or not the Rodox, but the Nords here. These are the good elves, the dark green here. The purple ones are the dark elves, the Drow. These brownish ones are the dwarves. Then we have the Swadian, the Rodox. These dark blue are the Magi people, the magic people as well. They're very strong. I don't want to fight them for a while. Like, all they have is wizards and these beastly tanky troops that block all you guys and group them up so your magic guys could just destroy them with one fireball or so. It's pretty crazy. Other than that, it's pretty much a native map. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's go find us some boys and get into some fights and start doing this. What do we have here? Steep bandits. I do not want to deal with steep bandits right now. There it goes. There's the rewards. What do we have here? Looters? Let's do it. We got this. A couple looters right off the bat. Undead army. So there's armies that will spawn. There's like dwarves, some wizards, even some crazy ones. And they have some good loots, but they're very powerful. So right now we're going to avoid them like the plague. But eventually we can fight them and get some cool stuff. There's also these night creatures that get stronger at night. I'm not quite sure what they are or where to find them. But that pops up all the time. Oh, I know. So during combat, you may notice there's a blue bar. That is my magic mana power. And basically, the more power I have, the more mana I have, the quicker it regenerates. And to use it, I have a spell book in my inventory, which I can't access now because I'm not at the box. But I hit B, and it doesn't have to be on one of my weapon slots, just in my inventory, and I get a spell book, which I can transfer scrolls over, which costs lots of money, and I can learn spells. And so these things are my one starting magic spell. So yeah, you have to throw them, which is a little bit of a pain, especially if you don't have any throwing skill. And they, as you see, they don't do a ton of damage. So you have to load up a lot of things to make them more efficient. But later there's some powerful spells that are a little bit easier to use. So yeah, eventually we'll get into that, but that's what that blue bar is. I can also imbue my staff with some ability. See, this is just way easier. Just hit people with an axe. So much more efficient. I can imbue it onto my staff, which is cool. So when I hit them, I do the staff damage plus magic damage. And also, as you see, it takes up an item slot, so you have to make sure you have at least one slot open. You can have like summoning of magical weapons. You can have a magical shield. It's pretty neat. So some of it's more just like efficiency, or you know, being able to like go from one thing to another with the magic as well. There we go. We got him. We got one looter. Capture him. Get all the stuffs. Look at this sweet hat. We're on fire, guys. There we go. Take the loots because we need the monies. And there we go. So yeah, we got some combat in. Showed you the magic. I guess inventory I should show you too. Let's get this out of here because I'm not going to be using that. Is armor. So for the most part, I don't know because I haven't played in this mod too much. But for the most part, the heavier armor protects you more, but it has more negative effects towards your magic abilities. So you can't have crazy good armor and shoot lightning bolts like crazy good. It's going to weaken your magical abilities when you have the heavy armor, so you have to pick one or the other. But there's some things that will increase it, so like these robes increase it. So I'm not sure if there's any good armor that has magic efficiency, but I'm sure it's super expensive. Like most good things in most games. Oh, there we go. We got 3 more. We got some boys. Oh, I should show you the troop tree. Okay, so let's see. Reports, notes, reports, reference material, main factions. Okay. So, excuse me. Most of the troops are the same in the native groups, except for each one has a special tier, top tier troop now. So these are like if you started your own faction, you have these guys as your troops. Basically the hired mercenary types. The Swadians look like they have mostly infantry with horsemen. Doesn't look like they have any ranged troops anymore. These guys have their infantry with their horsemen. These guys have all horsemen. The Nords now have this high tier troop past the Hurskell, so they still have no calves, just throwing weapons and melee. They got these crazy Jarls Chosen, which look pretty tanky. The Rodoks have their spears and crossbows, or polearms possibly. Then these guys have their infantry and horsemen. What else do we have here? These are the good elves, which I believe all have bows of some sorts. So their infantry have bows, their horsemen have bows. They have some wizards, I believe, as well. Then these are the dwarves, which are all melee, except for they have some ranged units, which could be either like heavy crossbows or actual rifles, which is pretty neat. There are guns in this game, but they're rare, and I think only the dwarves have them, really. And then we have the dark elves, which look like they have quite a bit of magic abilities, some melee. If I remember right, they all have throwing weapons, like throwing daggers, and they even have some spider riders, which is kind of cool looking. And then we have the orcs, which are all melee, but with throwing weapons, so they're like the Nords, but we get a bonus, we get actual cav units, so these wargs are pretty cool looking. We'll see how they do in combat, but we get these beastly looking orcs, orcish bear warriors. Pretty sweet. And then, what else we have? Undead, I think? Oh, the magic, all magic. They don't show them here, but they have these golems that they can create, or have in their armies. They're different variations, but they're just beastly meat shields, pretty much. And then we have the undead. Here we go. So we have some melee and some cav units for the undead. And then the blazing hand are just all melee with some magic kind of mixed in there. And then, of course, the bandits. And I think that's it, right? Yep, player supporters. So there we go. So yeah, that's kind of the troops we have at our disposal. So we are kind of dark. We actually have to kind of stick with the dark troops. So if we want orcs, we can't have like half orcs and half dwarves because they just don't mingle. It's kind of a thing in this game, which is kind of cool. So if we did mix them, we'd have a huge morale penalty. And we don't want that when we have huge armies, so we're just going to have to kind of linger. So the orcs don't mind the undead. Same with the drows or the... yeah, I guess that's it. Drows, undead, and orcs don't mind each other. We can have some normal faction ones, but we can't have too many goody two-shoes in our army just because they will throw off the balance. Failed mining skill check. Missed mining opportunity. You don't understand why you failed. Oh, okay. We have bandits here already. Let's go ahead and fight them. There's only 10. So yeah, that's the thing. Oh my god, there's so many orcs here. Holy smokes. Oh, allies. There's 47 orcs here in this village. Why are you getting attacked by 10 bandits? These are not the smartest bandits, apparently. Get some. Get him while he's down. He got destroyed. He had so many javelins thrown at you, dude. Get wrecked. There we go. That was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Okay. Well, 1 wounded from their side. We didn't lose any. They got 1 wounded, 9 killed. We got 2 happy points with the orcish troops. Ooh, in a battle worthy of Saw, Unionmen drive the bandits away. Let's get some more happy points so we can recruit more orcs. Let's go and refuse. Get some happy points. Recruit some orcs. We got 4 now. Let's go ahead and leave. That was pretty sweet. Just 10 guys decided to fight 47 orcs. That's why they're bandits. Bandits are not the smartest people. I want to say I saw something there, but let's get more troops before we go find them. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they thought that was going to be a good idea. Maybe if they were elves, but not orc villagers. There we go, 4 more guys. Very nice. Alright, we didn't level up anything. Our guy did, though. That's what I thought I saw. What kind of skills do you have? 11 strength, 12 agility. Let's do intelligence, because you already have decent strength. Let's put that into Iron Flesh to make you a little more survivable. And then I should have checked to see. I think that was a two-handed weapon. It is a two-handed weapon. We'll have to remember to switch that later. Put more points in two-handed then, until we get something else. But let's go see if we can find some more trouble. That was too easy of a trouble. Go see if we can find something. What's this? You failed a gardening skill check. Missed harvesting everything. See, there's supposed to be nodes that pop up on the map, and when we pass them, we can actually go back and click on them and harvest the resources. But apparently, I'm just blind and I'm not seeing them. I upgraded now, riding around. Let's do some more intelligence, and let's put a point into looting and inventory management, just so we can get all the goodies. Let's go ahead, get some more troops. Oh, what's this? We got zombies and more zombies. Okay, 16 zombies and 42. Well, let's see if we can take out the 16. And if that works, then we'll see how well these guys are. Plus, there's some people there we can go help. Okay, so we got 21 versus 16. Let's see how this goes. Said they had some heavy ones, so we'll see how heavy they are. Let's chill here, make them come to us. I don't like running up a hill. It's no fun. Make the zombies come down to us a little bit. Actually, it's spread out back here a little bit more. I'll try to thin out some of the heavier ones so that maybe we can kill off those before they kill our troops. Just so I don't have to recruit more boys. I'm lazy that way. Let's warm up a little bit. You should always stretch before combat. Ugh. I'm just waiting for these guys. But yeah, it has been so long, guys, that I've had to like relearn how to play this game. Like, I couldn't remember the controls. I couldn't remember how to control troops. I was hitting all the wrong buttons. It was pretty scary and sad. But I think I'm getting back into it. If I forget anything, I'm sure we'll find out. Relearn things. Come on, zombies. I know you're slow, but come on. I have all day. But yeah, these guys look pretty decent though for beginner recruits. I mean, we got all the throwing weapons already. We got some shields, some spears, some axes. It's not bad for beginning recruits. They're slowly making their way down here. Somebody actually hit that one little tree. That's quite impressive, guys. Alright. Let's warm up a little bit more. No, don't stab my horse. Don't stab the horse, I said. What did you do? You instantly stabbed my horse. Okay. Go ahead and take out some of these heavier guys. Oh, I did get him. I don't think I got the big guy. Oh no! Horse down. Got him. Nope. Stop stabbing with your scythe. Got him. Got him. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Pause. I leveled up. Let's go ahead. What do you want to do? More intelligence? So we get those extra points here, because I feel like we're going to get some good loot. So I can't do that, because that's agility. Let's do more inventory management. I can't do that either, because that's intelligence. Okay. Let's do combat? Yeah, let's do some combat then. Go ahead and do some more one-handed, because I don't have anything else right now. Gotcha. It's another reason I kind of picked Barbarian. Not only is it going to be cool bashing things like crazy, I have no excuse to not block anymore. If I get hit, that's a perk for me now. Because I don't like blocking in this game. I just rather hit things before they hit me. That's how I play. Alright. Go ahead. We got 16 murdered zombies. Oh wow, 76 items. Oh my god. Look at this. Alright, so we take the armor. So as you see, this one has -10 for magic modifier. We got a sweet looking hat. We got an arming sword, which I might take. And then we have a one-handed... Ooh, okay. Oh, we have a two-handed axe too. Okay. We went to sword? No, we'll keep with the axe. And I'll leave one slot so we can have our special weapons. 18 and 10, 38. We're definitely going to take those. Got some new armor for our friends. Very nice. 27, yeah, that's 46. Take all the stuff we can. Equip our friends, get some free stuff for them. Now, there's a cool feature. We can upgrade our friends from this inventory menu before we leave. The downside is, because I tested it earlier, you can't do it with... unless they've already been equipped. So you can't really upgrade anything if they're not wearing anything. So I can't... Oh, actually, let's see if we can change this, actually. I might be able to take more items then. So current... Do like a one-handed... Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So that's for the weapon slots. See, that's what it is. I can't... Oh, maybe we can apply to everybody. Upgrade armor. So we can adjust what weapons he takes. So what we do... Where's shields at? Shield? Okay. And then we'll go back here, access items on the ground, and we'll put some of this back, and then maybe they'll take it. Without me having to sort through it, actually take that back. Give you that, that. And then hopefully they'll upgrade and put some of this stuff on, and then I won't have to do it, and we'll save some space, because these guys don't have anything on them. Item pool. I think they changed out some of the stuff. And it freed up a couple slots for us anyways. There we go. Okay. I was thinking there should have been an option to do it without having to do it beforehand, because it would be silly. There we go. Party. There we go. He got his armor and stuff. So did he. I don't know why he's got this hat. Maybe he can't wear anything else. And then our orc raiders. Let's go with just orc warriors for now. Get some meat and potatoes. Let's go ahead and upgrade this guy. Gotta pause that timer because that's gonna go off. We do one more fight. I did a lot of talking today, so we're gonna get one more fight into us. We're gonna go sell some things real quick. Can you really not wear this armor? 6. Let's increase that to 7, and that might. Wow, you have no skills, dude. You're level 2 now. 2 inventory, 1 in faith, 3 in trade. Wow. Okay, Iron Flesh it is. Some one-handed. Is this the guy that wanted to learn how to fight? Gave me the the weakest dude ever to have to teach. Okay, 7, so he can wear this, which is the highest. And then his boots are already good, and 18, and he's already got a sword and a kite shield, so he's good there. There we go. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead. These guys, oh, we're gonna miss a fight because these guys are gonna jump in there too. Oh. But I can't. I got all the stuff. Okay, let's do this real quick. Let's go here. Marketplace. Arms. Yep, I know how to sell stuff. I'm a very proficient seller. Go ahead and get rid of all this stuff we're not going to be needing. And then we'll try to get some fighting in there because we might be able to get some loots from that one. If we're lucky. Okay, that's all we can get. Ooh, balanced war cleaver. That looks pretty sweet. Okay, good armor. Get rid of this. I'm sure we'll find better robes and stuff, but the staff I'll keep for if we find a wizard kind of companion. 262. Have a little bit more money. 48. That's too much money. Take the hat back. Okay, I'll take the extra hat back. And then the horse guy's going to get the rest of this, because why not? He needs to make some money, so he might as well sell some stuff. You want a horse? I'll throw in a free shield and a sickle. That's a pretty good deal right there. I'd take that. Actually, let's check the tavern real quick. See if we get some more companions. Oh, here's a ransom broker. There we go. I just made 64 bucks off that looter. I'll take it. Oh, yes. Oh, of course. As soon as I sold all that's gear. That's fine. We'll get more gear. Another orc companion. I want to say I talked to this guy. He had a tournament thing that they were supposed to do, and he didn't die or win it, so he got dishonored because he was knocked out instead. And then, oh my god, those guys are expensive. They look just expensive, just looking at them. Alright, let's do this. Of course, as soon as I get a new companion. After I sell everything. Yeah, I know. I assumed there's only 2 places orcs live. It had to be one of those. If you wanted to go back and read that, it said something about all the weaker orcs that owned this place pushed the stronger orcs off of it. And that's how they won and named it Bloody Cliffs. Let's go ahead and join these guys. So we have 321 versus 24. We're just going to charge them. I'm pretty sure we got this. But I want to get some happy points. And, oh my god, that's so cool. That's a big warg. Get some happy points and maybe some loot off of these guys. And experience, hopefully. That's a big warg right there. Let's see what it does in combat, too. I've never seen the wargs here. Let's just follow this guy. He knows where he's going. Get the axe out. Oh, there's a wizard. What is this? Oh, I think we get, yeah, we get shaman. I don't know where we get them because I don't think it's an upgrade, but you can get shaman apparently as one of our troops. So that's cool. Oh, this axe is super slow. The slowest axe. We're gonna go with the other axe then. It's just a little quicker. Okay, or they could just murder all my guys. That's fine. So watch this. That's such a big warg. It has to be a giant warg. Look how big it is. Now that's gonna be boss looking when I get one. Alright, a couple more undead. I need a bigger weapon to swing from one of those things though. I'm gonna swing for their heads and just barely miss at this point. Come here. Gotcha. Come here. Wait, how did you get behind me? Shaman lady's crazy. Look at her go. She's gonna punch that zombie. I like it. I like her. Assist. Oh, he dodged the attack. There we go. That's pretty cool. I didn't think the orcs had shamans, but it makes sense. Get a little magic going. There we go. We won. It wasn't completely outnumbered at all. There we go. Happy points with orc shaman in 2. And we got prisoners. Watchman. Orcish. Oh, yes. We already get a warg rider. We'll take the watchman. We'll leave the townsman. No, we'll hire him. We can convert him to the dark side. And then we'll we got 2 items worth. There we go. Done. Some more points. And 9 guys upgraded during that. Nice. Okay, let's go with a few hunters. Just to try them out. And then we'll go some more warriors. Upgrade you up the list. We definitely have to fight some more of those guys. Get some more gear for our friends. But there we go, guys. Got our first couple fights in. There was a lot of talking, I know, but we had to explain what the mod was about and show some stuff off. But now, we can just fight. And I will see you next time. Oh, look, more zombies.